Welcome to your weekly tarot reading check-in for September 22nd to the 28th. Whether you are new or are a longtime subscriber, thank you for joining the Dog Star Pack. In this video, you will be choosing the reading that is destined for you based on your zodiac sign and intuitive guidance. Each reading is timestamped below, so once you have selected your reading, go ahead and jump right to it. I'm Heather Ellis, and here on my channel, I combine traditional tarot meanings with intuitive insight. Whether you are here for a monthly or weekly forecast or to learn more about tarot, my goal is to support you in living with more self-trust and purpose. If you want to learn tarot, check out my Tarot Talk series, where I break down the tarot one card at a time in a very simple, bite-sized way each week. You'll find the link to the playlist in the description below. Finally, if you found value in today's video or you simply enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share, and be sure to subscribe and click on that notification bell. It tells me what kind of content you want to see more of. Now let's dive right into the cards and see what the week has in store for you. So you see 4 piles laid out in front of you. Each one represents a different reading. So there are 4 different readings to choose from, and there are 3 different ways to choose the reading. I strongly recommend that you look at a reading for your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign to get a complete picture of the energies coming in for you this week. When you choose the piles, again, 3 ways. So this first pile can represent your sun sign. Pile number 2 here. So this is the first pile, has the mushroom. The second pile here with the starfish, that one is your moon sign. The one with the bulldog is your rising sign. And if you don't know your moon sign or your rising sign, then pile number 4, reading number 4 with the squirrel, is the one that's for you. The other way you can do it is by which one you are intuitively drawn to. So which rune and which charm are you intuitively drawn to? Are you drawn to the mushroom, the starfish, the bulldog, or the squirrel? And then finally, the final way is by your element of your sign. So if your sun, moon, or rising sign is a fire sign, so Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, pile number 1 or reading number 1 is for you. If you are an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, then pile number 2 or reading number 2 is for you. And if you are an air sign, so that is our Gemini, our Aquarius, and our Libras, pile number 3 or reading number 3 is for you. And if you are a water sign, so a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer, then pile number 4 or reading number 4 is for you. So go ahead and check out those timestamps below and jump right to your readings. And I'll see you there. For those of you who picked pile number 1 or reading number 1, this one's for you. I'm just going to move the mushroom and charm and the rune up there. And we're going to start with the tarot cards. Okay, so your tarot cards, you have the 2 of Cups, you have the Fool, and you have the Empress here. Okay, so 2 of Cups can represent a few things. It generally is seen as a soulmate card, but what it represents, Cups always represent our emotions, our intuition, creativity, and our connections with others. And being a 2, this is you and another person. So a partnership of sorts. So if you are single, this can represent you getting into a relationship this week. With that Fool there, that does represent that new beginning as well, so a new opportunity there. But for those of you who are partnered, this is a new stage, next step in a relationship. So how this can play out is, for those of you who are in a relationship and you've been dating, now you could be in a committed relationship. Or perhaps you're getting engaged, perhaps you're getting married, perhaps you're buying a house or buying property, perhaps you're getting a new pet, right? Perhaps you are thinking about having children. Perhaps you're thinking the 2 of you are going to like buy a house or sell a house, or you're retiring and you're going to move to the next stage, next step in your life together as a couple, right? So it's that progression, that next stage, that next step in the relationship. This can also apply to your business relationship, so it can represent an evolution or that next step in a business relationship. I'm going to throw that out there for the few of you where it applies that way, but for many of you, I see this as your romantic relationship or your significant other, and it's that evolution or next step in that relationship. And there is this new opportunity beginning with that, with the Fool. So this is a brand new beginning, brand new opportunity, fresh energy. If you've been finding that your relationship has been a little bit stale, this can even represent a new, fresh energy coming in that relationship. So nice energy. For some of you, I do see this as being either there could be a pregnancy that's involved, or it can be something where like a seed is planting that can grow. It's that kind of an energy because you have the Empress here. So this Empress energy can represent pregnancy if you're in a committed relationship with someone, or you and your partner are just talking about having children, or someone close to you and around you could be giving you news that you're expecting. Now, let's say that you are older and you've been there, done that with children. This Empress can represent grandchildren energy coming in. But it can even be a surrogate parent as well, where you are stepchildren or step grandchildren, that kind of energy. And this is also why I said it could even be a new pet as well, something that we parent and we watch grow. For those of you where it's not like that, your creative projects, your creative babies in this relationship. So you and your partner are doing something creatively together that has that opportunity to grow and blossom into something amazing. And that's the energy that I have for you this week. Now we're going to look at your oracle cards, and you have Gaia's Garden. Of course you do. So this represents fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. So again, there's that idea of planting a seed, allowing it to grow, and then seeing the fruits of that, and watching that turn into something amazing and awesome. And now in your romance, your angel romance card, we have passion. So allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy. So whatever it is that you and your partner are doing, you're excited about it. This is really creating this passionate, fiery energy between the two of you. And that might not even be romantic, like sexual passion energy. This can even just be creative energy that you guys are doing. Like maybe you're building a house together, you're doing an addition in your house or something like that, or redecorating. But it's this creativity, this passion, this fire. You're excited. The two of you are excited about it, whatever it is. So beautiful energy for you coming in this week. Now we're going to look at your room. And of course, you have Bjork, and Bjork is, I'm just going to hold that up there. Okay, so that can represent birth, fertility and planting of seeds and pregnancy, and so it can indicate that. So again, this week is all about you and your partner, or you and your significant other, or someone that you're just really feeling the soulmate connection to. I just want us to take a step back. So it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love too. You can have a soulmate energy with someone who's a best friend, but so it can be that person, but the two of you are doing something that's creative. It's like this brand new beginning, this fresh energy, or that next stage in a relationship. So wonderful energy there. And that's what you have coming in for you. And then, of course, your mushroom is magic. So just enjoy the magic of the week and what you're creating with this other person. It really and truly is beautiful. Please comment below. I want to hear what it is that you're creating. If there's creative projects, or is this a next stage and step in a relationship? Are some of you announcing pregnancy, or some of you getting married or engaged or buying a house? Like, what is going on? I'd love to hear all about it. And I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you next week. For those of you who selected pile number 2 or reading number 2 with the starfish, this one here is for you. So I'm just going to move the rune and the starfish out of the way. We're going to look at the cards, the tarot cards first, and then we'll look at the oracle cards. And I'm just making sure that these are up in here. And you have, okay, so you have the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Page of Cups. Ooh, and then you have the Lovers. So I'm just making sure that these are in the camera. Okay, so for you, you are working hard with this Eight of Pentacles. This is the worker bee card. You are working hard. You are mastering your craft. You're enjoying what it is that you're doing. You're focused on creating stability in your life. But you have the Page of Cups there with you and the Lovers. So a couple of ways that this is going to play out, and I'm going to quickly explain them both. So for some of you, this could be in your working career. I'm not getting that. That's for most of you. Intuitively, I'm sensing something else, but I'll just say this one quickly. So for those of you that this relates to your career or your work and what it is that you do, you are working really hard. You're mastering your craft. You are getting some recognition from that, but you are enjoying what you're doing. And with that Page of Cups, it's news and information about additional opportunities that allow you to tap into your creativity and do something that you are passionate about. You, again, you're really owning it in your career. You are working it, and this is like a glow up for you where you get to tap into that creativity and love what you do. Okay. And then with the Lovers here, some of you, you could be working with someone else if we're talking about career, or this is just leading you to make a decision. And I feel like there's news of an opportunity that comes in, and then by the end of the week, you have to make a decision and choice about it. So that's your career and wealth for those people that this is how it resonates. But for most of you, I feel like this is about relationships with these last two cards here, but that you are working hard on your relationships. And there's this brand new opportunity or information about an opportunity in your relationships. And new opportunity can mean a next stage or next step in a relationship. So where are we going to go from here, right? Are we going to buy a house together? Are we going to get married? Are we getting engaged? So news and information, talking about having children. So it's that kind of a thing. And for those of you who are single, this could be news or information about someone coming in a brand new opportunity that way. So maybe you're going on a first date. Maybe there's a blind date. If someone offers to set you up with someone, you do it this week, okay? If you are single, for all my single people out there, go for it, okay? Because this Lovers card here has this potential for someone to just be that you just click. You feel like you've known this person forever, and they have almost like this soulmate kind of destined energy here with this Lovers here finishing it off. So for those of you who are already partnered though, and this is that next stage, next step, or information coming in about the relationship, I feel like this is something that you're going to be making a decision or choice together from the information that comes in, but it's ultimately going to bring you closer together. This is a wonderful, nice, feel-good energy, so I like this. I'm moving on to your oracle cards, and you have the Sun Dancers. So this is joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. Yeah, whatever's going on in your relationship section. And relationships, do know that relationships can be other things. They don't necessarily have to be romantic relationships. You can have a really close bond with someone who is a best friend, and maybe it's that energy. You could have a business partnership as well with someone that, and you're really close to that person. You kind of like balance each other out, right? Like you both have strengths and weaknesses, and you kind of like balance each other's weaknesses and strengths out. And it's that kind of an energy where you just mesh like that. So it can be about that as well. But for many of you, I feel like this is in your partnered relationship, who you are in a romantic relationship with. And then our Romance Angel Oracle card is, it is safe for you to love. So opening your heart to giving and receiving, the highest energy of all. So yeah, I just really feel like this week is a week where your heart is full. Comment below. I'd love to hear how this is playing out for you, and whether or not this is about career or your relationships. And but I just really feel like your heart is really open and it's feeling very full this week. Like you just feel this abundance coming in. So I like this for you. This is a really good energy for you. Okay, we have Othel here, and it can be about possessions and prosperity, but it really, Othel can also bring this energy. Oh, sorry, let me hold this up to you so you can see it. There we go. Okay, so Othel can also bring it's like this embodiment of family and prosperity and the sense of belonging in that area of your life, which really resonates well with this being relationships. And now we're going to look at your charm, your starfish charm, and you have play. Yeah, I just really feel like this week is just an energy. It's just such a nice energy for you. And like releasing that, be playful, have that childhood-like curiosity. Let that come to the surface this week and just enjoy. Go with the flow and enjoy this week, because this is a lot of positive energy for you. So I really like this for you. And I hope you did too. And I will see you next week. And those of you who picked pile number 3 or reading number 3, this one here is for you. So this is the one with the bulldog. So I'm just going to put our little bulldog up there and our rune up here. And we're going to start with the tarot cards, and then we'll look at the oracle cards. And I'm just making sure that these cards are up in the camera. And you have the 5 of Pentacles, followed by the Chariot and the 3 of Cups. Okay. Okay. So it's looking like for me at the beginning of the week, here, let me just move these over a little bit. So it looks like at the beginning of the week, you're kind of feeling down in the dumps. Why? Because you feel like you're left out in the cold. You could be this sense of loss, this sense of not belonging, but also this sense of, I mean, for some of you, there could be some financial hurdles or issues. Perhaps there's unexpected expenses that you weren't expecting that have come up and cropped up. But there's this, it's like this is a day of rainy days, right? You're just feeling like left out, this loss. Yeah, and for many of you, I do feel like this could be in your money, but this could also be about in your, this loss of not feeling connected with other people, or you feel like you're being left out of the group or being pushed out of a friend group or that kind of thing. But I really feel like this is almost like a mourning your situation that you're in. So comment below whether or not this is in your relationships or this is in your money, your finances, your house and home, like the possessions that you surround yourself with, your security and safety. Because yeah, I feel like you're mourning what you have and don't have, right? That you're not feeling secure in your resources, and like it could even be about the place where you live, but you're just not feeling like you have all your needs being met. That's what I'm trying to say. But the one thing is I feel like you're not sitting here. This isn't a pity party. You're not sitting here feeling sorry for yourself, and you're not waiting for someone to come in and rescue you. Because following that, we have the Chariot. So see this as you're having that moment of reflection where you're not where you want to be at in life. You don't feel secure enough, like you have created enough for yourself, that you're not where you wanted to be when you are this age. And instead of sitting there feeling sorry for yourself, you're picking yourself up off the ground and you're making plans and being like, that's it. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to go after, because this is what I want and I deserve this. And you're going for it with this Chariot. The lovely energy thing I like about the Chariot is that a Chariot is a card of success, but you need that focused determination and clarity on where it is that you're heading in order for that success to come in, and you can't veer off that path. So, but I do feel like you are getting that conviction and that clarity and that very, this is what I want to create and this is where I want to be. And you're setting those goals for yourself and you're just going after it fearlessly. And that's what I really see coming in for you. Now, what I also see is with this 3 of Cups energy here, you also have your circle of friends and family that are here supporting you and helping you if you need it. Okay, so this is a very wonderful, lovely energy. By the end of the week, you just have this belonging. It's nice knowing that your people, right, are there, and your person is there to support you and help you on your path should you need it. Yes, you need to do it for yourself, but doesn't mean you can't lean on others, right? You're not asking them to do it for you, but if you do need the help and the support, they're there for you. And so this is a nice energy by the end of the week. Now, your oracle cards are, you have the River Queen, and this is flow, letting go, and natural movement. So, it's, yeah, don't try and force, just go with the flow, go with it. Once you have that clarity and you have that destination in mind, just let it flow and let it happen and ride that wave is what I'm really getting with this. Now, a Romance Angel Oracle card, you have let your friends help you. So ask for and accept support from others. That really supports that Three of Cups energy. That your friends, your circle of friends, your family, your people, your tribe, they're there to help you and support you when you need it. They're not going to do it for you, but they are going to be there as support for you. So very nice energy. And then with our runes here, we have Haggle. So this can be like involuntary suffering, sudden loss, disruption. And I really feel like this is about that beginning of the week. And it's it can be destructive energy, but it's that kind of energy that's needed to clear out the old to make way for the new. And I really feel like in that beginning of the week that you have with this Five of Pentacles energy and then the Chariot following it, that's what you're focused on doing. It's there's like that short-term suffering as you release and let go before you can get back on your path. And that's what I see for you. Now for our bulldog here, did I hold that up? Just in case I didn't, I can't remember. So there's Hagel. Okay. Now, our bulldog here, we have courage. So your bulldog says courage, and this is that inner strength and inner courage and fearlessness to go forward. I feel like that's what you're really doing this week. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you next week. For those of you who picked pile number 4, or reading number 4, this one here is for you, the one with the squirrel charm. I'll just set that in the rune up there, and I'm going to move the oracle cards out of the way, and we're going to start with the tarot cards. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Wands, and you have the Magician. Wow. Okay, so power-packed week for you. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is a brand new opportunity coming in for you in the area of your safety and security, your material world, your possessions. So can be a brand new money-making opportunity. Money comes into you, whether it's expected or unexpected. Maybe you had lent money to someone and they're finally paying you back, right? It can be a new job opportunity. It can be a promotion, a raise, anything like that. Or it can even be the buying and selling of property, but it is a brand new opportunity or brand new beginning, a seed that you can plant that can grow and turn into that Ten of Pentacles energy. And with respect to whatever this is, you have the Knight of Wands. So you're grabbing it. Whatever this opportunity is, you are running with it and you are moving forward with it with that Knight of Wands fearlessly. I really feel like whatever it is, it connects with this authentic purpose of yourself. You feel passionate about it and you're using your creativity and you are inspired, but again, using that creativity to maximize the potential of that Ace of Pentacles. And with the Magician, the world is your oyster, right? This is you taking ideas, taking creativity and manifesting it into something practical and real and tangible in the physical world. So own it this week. Just own this energy. Run with it. This is really good energy for you. I'm going to turn to your oracle cards and you've got the map maker of destiny. Okay, so this is authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. And that really is your Knight of Wands. This is, this inspiration and inspired action here, and you going after it fearlessly and with courage and faith and optimism, knowing that you're going to create whatever it is that you want to create and build. So positive energy. And now your romance angel oracle card, you have flirt. Okay, so you really have this passionate, fiery energy around you where you're able to attract others in with your magnetism. This says expand your lighthearted energy to others. And yeah, it's this energy of optimism, of playfulness, this magnetism, charisma that is just, bringing not only people, but opportunities into your life this week. So own it, embrace it, love it. Now, I'm going to look at your rune, and your rune here, you've got win. Like, what a great rune. What a great rune to have. Win. Okay, so win, Win is really, it's about joy, it's about glory, it's about achievement, it's success, it's happiness, but it can also be about romance and optimism, and it's all these positive, good feels here. It really brings in fellowship, it brings in harmony, it brings in success and comforts and security and recognition. So that is what you're really seeing this week. If you can think it, you can do it. And that is really your week this week. And now for your squirrel charm, it says, it says, go nuts. Yep. Just all the energy and excitement that you have this week, go nuts with it. Go nuts, go create. And that is what I have for you. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you next week. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you found value in this week's video. If you enjoyed the reading, found it fun, informative, or both, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click on that notification bell so you're notified when the next week and the monthly readings come out, as well as the Tarot Talk series. Have a fabulous week. I'll see you next week. Take care.